It really is the year of Phantom Menace. Today we got a first look at a wave of Phantom Menace pops, and I'm so excited.
I can't even believe it.
We've been asking for more prequel pops for so long. Funko decided to throw us a bone this year because we actually got 8 new Phantom Menace Funko Pops. We're going to talk about each one of those today, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about each one of these pops. Let's get into it. Starting with probably my least favorite, we get a new Little Annie pop. We've seen him with the pod racing helmet before. This time they put him in the N1 Starfighter helmet. I don't care for this pop. I find it quite underwhelming and pretty lazy. I feel like they wanted to reuse the new mold that they just made of his head in the helmet that they put on the Pop Rides N1 Starfighter, which I do have. This is one of my new favorite pops. I did an unboxing recently. I showed you guys all the details. It's an amazing pop. The N1 Starfighter is my favorite starship in all of Star Wars, so I had to get this immediately. I mean, I am so excited about this pop. Anyway, they put him in the same helmet, same goggles, except for whatever reason, the new ones, the goggles are black instead of brown. Not sure why they did that. I don't care for this new one. He puts the helmet on in the ship, if I remember correctly.
Try to override it.
And why would I want a pop of him just standing there in the helmet, when that never even happened in the film? I don't know. Moving on. People are going to think I'm not excited about these, but I really am. Just that one I thought was very underwhelming. We're moving on now. Obi-Wan, we get Obi-Wan in the robe. Probably not high on my list of favorites for this wave. I do already have Padawan Obi-Wan in the 3-part pop with Qui-Gon and Maul, so I like that one more than this one, but there's something so classic about Padawan Obi-Wan that I might need to pick this up as well. Maybe not immediately. It's not one of the first ones I'll jump on. If I can pick it up somewhere with a coupon, then I can see myself getting this pop. It is cool. I like that they put the robe on him. That's something that his previous Funko does not have, which I'll show you now. So in this one, he's not wearing the robe, but it's such a cool action pose. It has the platform and everything. So I don't think this one is as cool as this one, but I might end up picking it up anyway. Moving on to the Jar Jar Binks Battle of Naboo pop. I think this is so cool. I kind of want to set up a like Battle of Naboo scene, but it's like, who else would be in that fight? It would just be Jar Jar and a bunch of battle droids. Who else can I put on the side? Like, we don't have any other Gungans. It'll be a small zoomed in scene, okay? It's not the whole battle. It'll just represent Jar Jar's part of the battle. It'll be fine. I don't have a ton of Jar Jar pops. In fact, I only have one, and it's staying in the box because it is from 2022 Star Wars Celebration. My friend Tony from Star Wars Sith picked it up for me, and it's the only Star Wars Celebration pop that I have, so you best believe it's staying minty in the box. Having said that, I don't have any other Jar Jar pops, so this one's an easy yes for me. Moving on, I am excited for the new Watto pop. I know people have pointed out it's very similar to the original, but I actually never picked the original up for my own collection. It is a bummer that they chose to do such a similar Funko that they've done in the past, so I don't think this one will sell incredibly well for people that already have the original, but it's great for people like me that never did pick up the original. I think this one will look really cool standing next to my other Little Annie pop with the Pod Racer helmet. So yes for Watto. This one has a lot of people really excited. Battle Droid. We've been asking for battle droids for a long time. We're finally getting it. It would have been cool if there was a chase where it was like C-3PO's body or the droid's body and C-3PO's face. I don't know why they didn't do that. That seemed like such an obvious decision, and that would be such a sought after chase. But who knows, maybe we'll see C-3PO as a battle droid as a common pop in the future. But I do want the battle droid pop. In fact, I maybe want 3 of them so I can put them in a little scene with Jar Jar. I feel like that would look really cool on the prequels shelf, which is my emptiest shelf at the moment, so I'm excited to fill it in a little bit more. Moving on to the new Maul pop on a speeder. I'm not the person that immediately jumps on anything Maul related. He's not my favorite character. I do like him more and more as time goes on, and I appreciate the role that he played in The Phantom Menace and then later on in Rebels and Clone Wars. So, having said that, I don't have a ton of Maul stuff. I think I only have one other Maul. It's the 2-pack of him and Ahsoka fighting. So, this is another easy yes for me as long as I can find it on discount. Probably going to be somewhere in the $20 to $30 range. So if I can find it for a little bit less, I would love to pick this up because I think it's so cool. You can kind of see how the speeder is like kicking up the sand and it's just cool. His like cloak is flowing in the wind. I love when they do stuff like that and make pops look interesting as opposed to just having them standing there. So yes, I probably will pick up Maul if I can find him for a discount. Up next, we obviously have to talk about the reappearance of Queen Amidala. This time she is on the throne. A lot of people have asked me why I don't have the original Padme Amidala Funko. The honest answer for that is I'm worried about accidentally paying a lot of money for a fake. I know there's a lot of fakes of the Amidala Funko out there in the marketplace. I don't trust myself to pick out a genuine pop. I feel like more likely than not, I would pick up a fake, and I don't like the thought of paying $100 for a fake pop. So I haven't picked her up, but this one is an easy yes for me. I've been looking forward to finally seeing it. This is pretty much what I imagined when we heard that we would be getting Queen Amidala on the throne as a Funko Pop. I am really excited to get her. She's an immediate buy for me with pops that I'm really enthusiastic about that depend a lot on good paint. And this is a pop that really, really depends on the paint in the details. I feel like the paint details could really make or break this pop. Details with her makeup and her headdress and her hair that I might actually pick up two if I can't see this in person. It's such a bummer when you're excited about something, you order one and it comes in and it has terrible paint and you're stuck with it because the rests are sold out or it's gotten more expensive and now you're stuck with the one with bad paint. So this is one of those pops that I would not risk it and I would just get 2 or 3 right off the bat and pick out the best paint. Unless, again, I can see it in person. If I can see it in person, pick out the best paint for myself and take it home, feel good about it, then I'll do that instead. That was a really long story. Let me know in the comments what you do when it comes to the paint on figurines. Are you very particular, like I apparently am? Or are you good with a pop that has terrible paint but looks good from a distance if you squint your eyes? All right, moving on to the final pop of this wave, which I am the most excited about. We finally get Peasant Padme, such a classic character. I think of all of her looks in The Phantom Menace, this is the one that she spends the most time in. So I'm so excited that we get to see this as a pop. This is what she looks like when she first meets little Annie. So many of the moments that she has with Qui-Gon in this movie are in this look. It's funny because the series that I'm doing with a Funko concept artist, he actually drew up Peasant Padme for me for the first wave, and it actually looks so much like this if you put them side by side. Of course, the one thing the concept art doesn't do is show us the back with the hair, so I'm so excited to get this Funko Pop in hand and check out all of the hair details and the way it's braided in the back. That'll be so fun. I'm so excited. We're finally getting more Padme Pops. Speaking of Padme Pops, third live stream is actually coming soon. We're all done with the concept art for Revenge of the Padme Pops. That's the third installation of my Padme Pops live stream series. Keep an eye out for that. It's a really fun live stream. You'll want to be there live, seeing this art for the very, very first time before anybody else. It's going to be a blasty. And that pretty much covers all of the new Phantom Menace pops. So let me know in the comments which pops you are most excited for. Do you agree or disagree with me on how I feel about these pops? Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, God bless, and I'll see you soon.